36 years old, which shocked me because he must have a brilliant skincare routine. He still looks wonderful, doesn't he? Please pass it on. Yeah. Pass my best on, thank you very much. He equalled Thierry Henry's record of 51 goals for France. Giroud's won the World Cup, the Champions League, Europa League, 2 league titles, 4 FA Cups. I wonder how much he's underappreciated. I know that Arsenal fans, once he left Arsenal, went to Chelsea and started getting more silverware, are a bit like, don't know how I feel about that. Let's get more on this then, because we are joined by French football expert Julien Laurens. Nice to see you. How are you?
Very good. And you? Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming in. It's weird because normally we don't get to actually meet
I know,
you.
it's on Zoom. Yeah.
You're always on Zoom. So listen, what's the reaction? Because that was amazing last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I was there. It was great. It was great for Olivier, of course. Night of history, because there's no doubt at some point he will score 1 goal and be above Thierry, which even a few years ago you would have told Olivier one day you would overtake Thierry Henry and become the top goal scorer in France football history. He would have never believed this. So incredible achievement for someone who no one never believed in when he was younger, never went to an academy, had to go through the lower leagues, 4th division, 3rd, 2nd, make his way to the top. And now to be here at 36, like you said, with all the trophies that he's won, is just incredible. And the 2 goals yesterday, 1 tap in, 1 header, this is what he does. He also scores worldies, but this is the goals that he scores, and this is why he's so good as well.
Like the little Scorpio kick, that was nice, wasn't it? He got a lot of stick in the last World Cup, didn't he? Because he didn't score any goals. And what was the stat? He didn't have a shot on target or something like that.
Yeah, no goal as well, which...
Yeah. He could have actually broken the record a lot sooner.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll keep an eye on him. And of course, no Benzema. You need the goals from different positions. But was there any way, when you looked at that team last night, no Kante, no Benzema, no Pogba, there was a little bit of concern for France and stuff going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Is that gone now? It's just Australia, and I don't mean that disrespect.
No.
It probably is disrespectful, isn't it? But still, like, we can say they're the world champions.
Yeah, and Australia are a bad team. I'm sorry for all the Australians I listen to. No, really.
Good, he was worse than me.
I hope for them.
There's a couple there.
Sorry, guys. I mean, I hope you get better, because last night was not good. And we do drama. We usually do drama. We do a lot of drama. We're back to our best in terms of dramas recently as French. But I think there's also a spirit in that team that... Now there's less pressure, really. When you don't have Varane, Pogba, Kante, Kimpembe and Benzema, so 5 starters out of 11, it's like, okay, no one expects you to win it and it's really hard to retain your World Cup. Brazil in 62 is the last team to have done it, so it's how difficult it is. So maybe they feel liberated a little bit, but the talent is still there. I mean, Kylian Mbappe last night, that poor Nathan Atkinson from Hearts. I don't think he will ever want to see Kylian Mbappe or number 10 ever again in his life, because he had such a bad time. But when Kylian is in that mood, and I think Kylian wants to step up, he wants to be the big guy. Now that Karim is gone, this is the stage for him. I think he feels good.
So, like Laura said, not many people tipped France to win this tournament. Was it the same inside France, or was the French the public and media always confident that? Yeah,
we had... To be fair, since 2018, we had highs and lows. We won the Nations League, but also we crashed out against Switzerland in the Euros, if you remember, on the penalties when we were 3-1 up with 10 minutes to go, which again is very French. And the arrogance that, we're going to see this one out. And there's tensions with the federation. Deschamps is not sure to stay after the World Cup. All of that. So I think the expectations were lowered in France for that. And also we know how difficult it is to win again back-to-back World Cups. So, and maybe this is helping this team, because all those big guys missing, you've got youth, Konate, Upamecano started, Rabiot, Tchouaméni, those 4, the 2 centre-backs and the 2 central midfielders never played in the World Cup before. So I think there's some hopes and there's momentum now. But yeah, I think they like the fact that people don't expect too much of them back home.
I said this to some of my friends. I said, I'm not sure about France, their midfield will cost them. And I watched them last night, and yes, it's Australia, but they've got some top players in there. Yeah. Griezmann in the hole, Mbappe, Dembele, Giroud, got Saliba on the bench.
Yeah.
Who's been the best defender in the Premier League this season. So people that are underestimating France, I know you're probably impressed with England as well.
Yeah, no.
Are you a bit scared if you have to face us?
No,
are you a bit scared?
You want to talk about that now?
6-2, big result for us.
No, but you're right. And I just think that this is a team, the idea for Deschamps was to go from strength to strength. The Denmark game on Saturday is a much bigger one, of course. If they win that, they're already through, even before the 3rd game in the group stage. So I think the idea was to go from strength to strength, especially from the younger ones. Konate, Varane is going to come back, but Upamecano, Tchouaméni, all this learning curve of playing at World Cup with the pressure and the expectations and what that means, really. So great start. you're right, there will be tougher tests, starting with Denmark, and then maybe the last 16, and maybe England, etc., etc. But for now, they take that start.
Don't forget Tunisia.
Yeah, the third game. But if we're already through,
then you're done.
That's fine. You know, we can rotate and rest people, and it's a very special game because of the obviously historical ties between the two countries. So it should be good.
So if you beat Denmark, you are statistically through, aren't you?
Yeah,
because
exactly.
Same as England. If England win their next game, doesn't matter for the rest of the group results. They are through. So a lot of eyes on England and France at the moment.